Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 27 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. This is Rights of Man, and we are the army with a state. Literally, we are actually Prussia now. We managed to form it in the last episode after we annexed the Teutons, who were our vassal at the time. We also are one of the electors in the newly Protestant Holy Roman Empire. Currently, East Frisia is the emperor at the moment, but I am trying to get some votes up to get ourselves elected. Tyrol is currently voting for us. Once I get Anhalt on side, either through conquest or through diplomacy, they'll be on side, and then probably Bohemia as well. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be enough. So we're on the verge of being emperor as well, which is kind of cool. Right, so what are we doing? That is a good question. Our army is here waiting for rebels to spawn in Königsberg. I think we can basically just wait. We're trying to repay loans, we're trying to rebuild the army, we're trying to get rid of mercenaries. That's what we're doing. Lots of mercenaries. How's the force limit? Oh, we're one under. But we'll just wait, I think. Earning more and more money as war exhaustion goes down. That should go up quite dramatically, and that will mean that we pay off our loans more quickly as well, which is excellent. Meanwhile, we got an alliance with Bohemia, we have an alliance with Tyrol, ourselves, Denmark. We're getting quite a nice group of nations like lining up against Poland, and we are now rivals with Poland. And there's the Königsberg revolt. So now we can just raise our morale, our maintenance even, attack them, fight them, kill them. The Teutons are not ours, so we should have better stats than they do. Plus, of course, they are sieging the fort here, which means that we fight in the forest. In our benefit, not theirs. Castellan, Italy is being conquered by France. Of course, Castellan, France is allied. Sorry, at war, not allied. It's kind of the opposite to being allied. Spreading information about the world. Lots of natives over there. Oh, Brittany is getting a colony. Interesting. That one. So we have France down here, Brittany here, Spain, Portugal, and Brittany over here. And that seems to be actual Brittany. Oh no, they're still alive. Their capital is indeed in Nantes. But France is about to get a bunch of territory. Alright, let's go and attack them. And Tyrol is sending me money. Awesome. Thank you, Tyrol. There we go, rebels have gone. We now have no more rebel chance. Let's reduce our maintenance. And then we may as well just get rid of our mercenaries completely at this point, so we're not paying them. And then with the money that we've saved from that, we can basically just raise a whole bunch of infantry. We'll be making money regardless, so yeah, cool. Leave you here, send you over to here. Yes, I would like a royal marriage with you, and I'm just going to say I want you guys in Tanzig. Not really in a hurry, so I'll just let the game automate it. We've renewed a loan. Oh, phew, I thought that said we were taking loans. What? We shouldn't be taking a loan, we're making a bunch of money. Okay, cool. Oh, right, and our advisor died as well. Do we want a new one? Not that guy, it's too expensive. I would say not for the moment. I mean, we are ahead of time militarily. We do still need to get some more ideas going here. In fact, that would be nice to have, because then we get more national manpower. But we'll just need to wait. It's fine. Alright, so how is Poland doing? They're allied with Trier and the Netherlands. And they continue to have their union with Lithuania, which they still stand no chance of inheriting. I would really like to break Poland and Lithuania apart. That is probably my next military goal. Although I also want to rebuild Prussia and actually get up to full strength first. And the other thing which I really want to do is start playing with the Prussian government. But that is going to be rather difficult while we have so many negatives. Army, tradition, legitimate. We're basically going to have to spend this. 1, 2, 3, just see the effect. So with 30% militarization, we have got plus 9% manpower recovery, plus 3% discipline, and minus 9% land maintenance. Our army is going to be quite significantly stronger. And of course, we make more money. And we have more manpower recovery, which means we can get our army back to full strength sooner. Cool. Our current ruler is a 1 military, but from now on, all heirs have a minimum of 3 military to kind of offset the fact that we use a lot of military monarch points, I guess. Right, let's have you mothballed, because we're not going to need you for a time. Poland paid off all of Trier's debt. Am I a great power? No, I'm not currently. I'm 1 point away from Milan, who is a great power. Okay. And I'm 31 points away from Denmark. Grain prices are notoriously unstable. Anything from the weather where it is grown to incidents hurting its distribution can suddenly cause the price to rise significantly. As a result of one such sudden change, there is currently an acute shortage of grain in many of our larger cities. Desperate to feed themselves, the common people are directing their anger at the merchants who they feel are making good use of the situation to overcharge for their wares. The merchants themselves, on the other hand, claim this is a natural result of the shortage and there is simply not enough bread to go around. So we could try and beef up the Burghers, who are already at 0 influence. They're currently not doing anything for us. There's absolutely 0 reason for them not to have low influence, I think. Low loyalty, even. Because their influence is nothing, they can't actually impact anything. So, oh well. I guess. Oh yeah, and we can turn Königsberg fort off as well. Let's have you guys sitting more in the centre of the country so we have a bit of time to react. Should it come to that? Milan has rivaled me. It's not very nice, I didn't rival you. Okay. So we're at 12,000, we'll have 15,000, 3 slots. So I need to get 1 more cavalry back, and then probably more infantry. We could always do more artillery. Artillery is pretty awesome at this stage of the game. Infantry are easy to replace, artillery not so much. We're now making 7 a month. How's the war exhaustion? It's like that. Let's actually go up to speed 4. Diplomatic approach of our consort. While growing up in Thuringen, Sabina enjoyed learning of the world. She was always asking questions and offered pondered ways to make life easier for people, or how to make any given task more effective. Better yet, how to convince somebody else that her way of organizing an assignment was the right one. Thankfully, moving to the royal court of Prussia has not caused Sabina to abandon her dreams of commanding people. If anything, she's gotten a lot of practice. During some of our recent negotiations with foreign diplomats, her ideas have received some very positive feedback. Marvellous. I think I'm going to beef up our government again. Because these bonuses are just ridiculously strong. Yes, it'll be constantly ticking down over time, but hopefully we can make it work. Let's get some more infantry. Aha! Johann George I is now industrious. Goods produced modified, plus 10%. Cool. No, we're going to get a cavalry first to round out the numbers that we need. And then probably 2 more artillery. Yeah. Although that's going to mean that we're very artillery heavy, isn't it? Let's double check what the lines will be. So it'll be 14 in the back, 18 in the front. That's pretty close. Poland's influencing Trier. Right, the other thing I was going to do was declare war on Anhalt, because you have no allies. Let's stop improving with you. And let's go after you. I do, however, need a claim. Let's start fabricating it. Should have been doing that ages ago. How are the vassals doing? The vassals are very happy with life. Excellent. We want our vassals to be happy. Whoa, speed's gone down a lot. Oh right, yeah, because I use the negative button to mute when I'm having a coughing fit. I'm still not over this cold. And I didn't realise it reduced the speed too. Okay, so we want another cannon. And then another cannon. And then after that, we basically hope that the force limits go up. Which they might as autonomy goes lower, although we don't have that much autonomy left, really. One more month, then we get this cannon, and that'll be us at full limit. Okay, Palatinate's now at full. Global trade. Goods have been moved across continents since antiquity, but where this was previously limited to a set number of routes and goods, such as manufactured goods of India and China finding a way across the Indian Ocean along the Silk Road, all trade is now becoming part of a greater world network. With the discovery of the Americas, sea routes around Africa, and the crossing of the Pacific Ocean, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mined in the Andes are now being boxed and taken via Europe all the way to China and India. Iron mined and wrought in Scandinavia is being sold in West Africa by English merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the Southeast Asian trade sphere. Local Indian merchants are investing in future European trade ventures. It may still be too early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. So that is another institution on its way. Let's grab another cannon over here, and now we can start paying off debts. Speaking of which, Palatinate, how are you doing? You don't like me very much. Why not? I thought it said somewhere how much someone is actually in favour or not of me. Oh, it's just because another elector is backing them. So we need to get Unsbach to stop backing them, which is probably not likely to happen. How's the fabrication going? Not great. So what other electors are there? Baden, who is over here somewhere. There you are. Hello. Let's improve relations with you. And now that our army is back at full strength, we can basically just wait. Let's have another increase. So we're at 48%. It's ticking down, 0.13 a month. But I think it's definitely worth the increases. We call a Tyrolean one because he's already on side. Group you together. I think we'll just save up a bit of cash for this fight and then we'll go and attack. I'm very tempted to go and grab him though. I think I will. Just because we do need that extra military. We do still have a free idea slot and I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. We're probably going to want to grab these two techs now, like as soon as we can, and then we sit back until we get the institution. But global trade spreads really quickly, like literally the entire of Europe is already getting it. And that is because marketplaces spread it. In fact, a lot of things spread this one. Where is it? There it is. 0.05 per month. Oh, purely because we have the printing press here. Stock exchanges increase it the most. Trade depots increase it. Adjacent to a province that already has it, with loyal workers, which we won't have. And then have a marketplace as another very small bonus. And we have a lot of positive stability. But it is going to spread extremely slowly, but it does spread everywhere. At least until you get it adjacent. Wait, is this saying that they don't have... Oh, they're saying they do have. Okay. Oh, we're suffering attrition. No, we're not. What are you saying we're suffering attrition? It's not a very nice thing to do. How's Magdeburg doing? You are still in the trade league with Lubeck, which is unfortunate. At some point I will need to go after Lubeck. Poland's getting rebels. What a crying shame. How's Poland's military at the moment? Uh, 42,000. 60,000 manpower though. That is a lot of manpower. And what about Lithuania? 35,000 man army, 48,000 manpower. Their military is actually quite small. My armies will be a lot stronger. Not at peak, but they will be a lot stronger. But we need to do a lot more manpower recovery and economy recovery and consolidation before we make any really aggressive moves. Although if we brought in Bohemia, why would France join? Oh, are they Defender of the Faith? Yeah, they probably are. My allies would not join, oh, because they still have a truce. But once the truce is over, they probably would. But I don't particularly want to be drawn into a war against France. Yeah, France did take a big bite out of Castile having rebels. I'm hoping that means Naples will split away. There you go. Truce of Poland is over. Who would actually follow us if we chose to go? Denmark and Brunswick. Bohemia would not. Bohemia actually likes Poland. Huh. Right, we can now embargo them again. Who's our other rival? Poland and the Netherlands. I don't think we can get the Netherlands just yet. No, we do still have that truce, which lasts until when? It lasts until 1611. Crikey, long time. Okay, money. I think we could repay a loan. No, we couldn't. They're too expensive. We only have 4 loans. I thought we had like 9. Huh, okay, we're doing better economically than I thought. How much does a fabrication cost these days? Oh, am I a great, what? I'm not a great power. Oh, am I a great power right now? It's just hasn't, no, because it would have said it's disappearing. So why am I able to influence them? It'll cost 12 ducats. It'll increase their opinion by 25. They'll get 1 monarch point in military. Increases trust. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. Because we want to fabricate a claim, which will cost 20. We are about ready for 20, so let's raise the maintenance in preparation for this attack. I'll head over to Leipzig. Can't believe you're not allied with anyone. That's just silly. And in this day and age and everything, god dear. Just realised I had muted myself. Fantastic. Sorry about that. Um, I have no idea how long I was muted. I've been doing so much coughing and spluttering. I've been trying to mute it out, and obviously I just forgot to turn it on again at some point. So yeah. Backtrack a bit. So we declared war on Anhalt once we got the fabrication. We vassalized Anhalt with the knowledge that that would drag Bohemia into the war against us. Bohemia was our ally, fine. That was a massive douchey backstab moment, but you know, it's another vassal that we can go and grab. Because of the fact that Bohemia declared war on Anhalt, that basically made us actually the defender, not the aggressor in that war. which meant that my allies were automatically called into it because this is a new war. So my allies, in massive overkill, are just going to curb stomp Brunswick, Memmingen, and Nuremberg. I might need to give Nuremberg to Bohemia. We'll see. And then Memmingen? Where's Memmingen? Where are you? You're down there. Oh, you're there. Both of you, I'll probably just peace out for money if I can. I don't really want to give land to Bohemia. I like having the little guys around, especially if I'm going to be the emperor, because then they are imperial free states and I get more points. And I will need to go on a massive conversion spree when I am the emperor. But hey, that's another interesting objective, isn't it? But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice to me, do let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.